Hello students, we are going to discuss about how to balance the redox equations, ionic equations, right? So first step, divide the given equation into two half reactions. How to divide? Except hydrogen and oxygen, the remaining elements you have to focus. So here except hydrogen and oxygen, chromium is here, right? So in the product side, here chromium is there. So the first equation is Cr2O7 2 minus gives Cr3 plus. This is your first equation. Second equation, except hydrogen and oxygen, sulfur is here in the reactant side. Product side, this species carries sulfur. So your second equation, SO3 2 minus gives SO4 2 minus. This one gives this one. Then next step. So in the first equation, except hydrogen and oxygen, remaining elements you have to balance. So except hydrogen and oxygen, here we have chromium, here also chromium. There are two chromiums, but here one chromium. So here you will balance by 2. Similarly, in the second equation also, except hydrogen and oxygen, the remaining element is sulfur. Here one sulfur, here also one sulfur, so already balanced. Then next step, step 3. That is step 3 is balance oxygen by introducing water. So here 7 oxygens are there, the reactant side. Product side no oxygen. So you will introduce 7 water molecule to balance oxygen because 7 oxygens will be balanced. The second equation also in the same way. Here 3 oxygens are there, here 4 oxygens are there. So I will introduce here only shortage, reactant side. So I will introduce 1 water molecule to balance that extra oxygen. Okay, the next step, balance hydrogen by introducing H plus ions. So here in the right hand side, 14, 7 2s are 14 hydrogens are there. Left hand side, no hydrogens. So you will introduce 14 H plus in the reactant side. Now, similarly, in the second equation, the reactant side, 2 hydrogens are there. Product side, no hydrogens. So you will introduce 2 hydrogens by introducing 2 H plus ion. Okay, this is the next step. The next step, balancing of charges. So here we'll calculate the charges. Here in the reactant side, plus 14. 14 into plus 1, plus 14. Similarly, here minus 2. Here nothing is there, 1. So 1 into minus 2, minus 2. Minus 2. So overall charge plus 12. So here overall charge is plus 12 in the reactant side. So plus 12. In the product side, plus 6. Plus 6 is the overall charge. So if you see the charges, here positive charge is more. So there is an opportunity to decrease the positive charge by introducing the electrons. Because the electrons are having negative charge. So 6 electrons you can introduce. So that what will happen now? So when I introduce 6 electrons, so this minus 6, 6 into minus 1, that minus 6 plus 12. So I will get plus 6. So both the sides, the charges also got tallied. So on the left hand side plus 12, I have introduced 6 electrons. So 6 into minus 1, minus 6 you will get. So plus 12, minus 6 plus 6 you will get. So both the sides charges tallied. Similarly in the second case, reactant side minus 2 is there. Product side minus 2 plus 2, overall charge 0. But here minus 2, here 0. So in which side? Right hand side you will introduce the electron. So that how many electrons? 2 electrons. So plus 2 electrons. So here you will get minus 2. So both the sides minus 2. Electrons charges also got tallied. One important thing you have to note here is in the redox equations generally, if in one equation electrons are introduced in the left hand side, reactant side, obviously in another equations electrons will be introduced in the product side in all your redox reactions. One side electron gain, the other side electron loss will be there. So if you do like that, if it is in that way, if you get the answer, then it is correct. Now we will balance the remaining things. Now our required equations are all ready. We will sum up. Before summing up, there shouldn't be any electrons in the final equations. But you see in the here in the first equation 6 electrons are there. The second equation 2 electrons are there. So electrons should be equal so that you can cancel out. So 6 cannot be made into 2, but second equation can be multiplied by 3 so that you will get 6 electrons. So this is equation number 1, equation number 2. So equation number 2 multiplied by 3 So what do you get? You will get 3H2O plus 3SO3 2 minus gives 3SO4 2 minus plus 6H plus 6 electrons. So second equation multiplied by 3 we got this, and we have written the first equation so that the first and 3 we will sum up. Okay, we'll sum up, we will get the required equation. So first equation as it is you can take because it has got 6 electrons. Second equation only 3 electrons were there. So to make the electrons, to equalize the electrons, second equation was multiplied by 3 and we got this. So we'll sum up now equation number 1 and the multiplied equation will sum up so that you will get the required balanced equation. So right hand side, reactants in product side, if same species are there, you can cancel out. So here 6 electrons in the reactant side, product side 6 electrons. Similarly water, in the product side 7 water molecules are there. Here 3 water molecules are there. So remaining here you will have 4 water molecules. Okay. So anything else? H plus. Here 14 H plus are there. Here 6 are there. So that you can cancel out. So remaining you will have 8 H plus here, right? So final equation is 8 H plus. You can remaining everything is cancelled. So you can add up and write the remaining. So 8 H plus 3 SO3 2 minus plus Cr2 O7 2 minus gives 3 SO4 2 minus plus 2 Cr3 plus and 4 H2O. Now you can check whether the balancing is correct or not. The reactant side 8 hydrogens, 3 sulfur, 2 chromiums and oxygen 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 7, 16 oxygens are there. The product side 3 sulfur, 2 chromiums, 4 2s are 8 hydrogens. Oxygen 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 4, 16 oxygens are there. So both the sides tallied. Similarly charges, we'll check plus 8, 8 into plus 1, plus 8, minus 6, 3 2s are minus 6, here minus 2. So overall charge 0. Plus 8 minus 8 will get 0. The product side 3 2s are minus 6, 3 2s are plus 6, overall charge 0.